Okay, this morning I'm working on my newest compressor, which it's a 3-year-old compressor, but it's the first style, or the only style I have here, that came from the factory, from Corken, with flange fittings all the way around. When you look in the Corken manual, there are two different configurations for your valves inside here, your intake and discharge valves. And you have to go by your model number will tell you which one you go to. Here is a Corken manual. And then it says for, here on the suction side, if your specs are 4P or 4PL, you go with it's really just a standard. It's a typical setup like I've got on my other two. And if you have a 9P or 9PL, you can see where the differences are. There's some extra pieces inside there. And you will get that number by going over, I don't know how well this thing shows it up, but you go over here on your model number and you go over here and we're 4P. So that's how I know what my setup is. So I've shown you how to do it on my other compressors. I just wanted to really quickly, I'll just pause this video, but we're going to take these two caps off. We're going to pull this cover and just show you what the inside of this looks like. Earlier I had pulled the pistons on here and wanted to check the rings and everything because this compressor has been in continuous use for 3 years now, and it's been no discernible wear. Everything is in fantastic shape on the inside of this compressor. So I didn't see any reason to shoot a video on that, but I do want to take these off and just show you. There is another slight difference on this compressor to my others, and that is how my temperature switch is connected. It's actually got a probe that goes down inside here, whereas the one I did earlier, just where the probe was a part of the switch itself and it just set right in. Well, this one's got a separate probe and a capillary tube that runs over to here. So that's about the only difference on that. So I'll pause this and I'll start up here when I get these apart. All right, I have that cover off. As you can see, it's the same setup. It's got the same cage going over the valve itself. Standard, peak material valve with that aluminum crush ring. What I'm going to do is just going to clean this up. Clean this surface up. If I just get a green scratch pad, just clean it up before I put it back in. But here's what that cover looks like. I'll just replace these O-rings, clean them up. I'll back off these set screws here. I'll clean them up. I'll clean this up as well. And then I'll retorque these to 40 pounds. But just wanted to show you, just so you have an idea. It looks different. About the biggest difference is this is one piece and held in by 7 bolts instead of 2 separate pieces held in by 8 bolts. So hope you found that somewhat helpful. Thank you.